790 KFGO time, 5:09. It's 31 degrees. This is the drive time news. It's structured a little bit differently than normal. All the ball players are cooling their heels on the bus, or I don't know how they get around in the limos. And Ron Gardenhire agreed to step up closer to that microphone and join us here. Thank you, Ron, for coming in.
Oh, it's always a pleasure. And you know what? My wife said, go ahead and do it. And she gave me a free pass. And I said, I'm in. I'm going on the bus rides.
The Twins Winter Caravan. What a great event this is. Sanctuary Event Center. The doors are open now, as a matter of fact. And I don't want to forget to ask you about your catcher, that Joe Mauer.
I thought you were talking about Brzezinski.
Well,
AJ.
Yeah, that one too. About his Hall of Fame yesterday.
Well, it doesn't get much better than that. Everybody's so excited, and what Joe's done, one of the best players I've ever seen, one of the best hitters I've ever seen. Catcher, same way. This guy, you know what? He's earned every bit of it, and he's still the most humble person in the world. His family's wonderful, and you know what? What a find for the Minnesota Twins, a local guy in the Hall of Fame, and I just think all of Minnesota's just so excited. Dakotas, the whole package, because we all know what he's all about.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, we do. I mean, he didn't have too many down days, but he was steady. He was hardworking. He worked through injury, and he ran up some good numbers. He was a good workhorse for you.
And just think about it. I'm the dummy that took him out of the lineup sometimes on Sunday because he'd get a break, and I took him out. What a dummy!
Well, yeah. you know, down through the years, we've talked several times at the ag shows here or there. You know, you've came to town several times, and I always like that because I'm not the sports guy here. I'm a sports fan, but, you know, we've got guys paid to know all the ins and outs and X's and O's and all of that. But I like to talk to you about your goatee, if you don't mind. You know,
absolutely.
It is a masterpiece. It always has been.
Well, you know what? When you can only grow hair in one place on your whole body, and that's on my lip and my chin, because it doesn't grow on the top of my head, right? Mm-hmm. So you got to make sure that this thing works out really good. And for me, I look at you, I like it. I like what I see.
Well, do you trim it every day or?
No, I kind of go every other day. Carol, my wife, looks at me and she basically says, "Okay, knock it down a little bit here." She doesn't like that, that goat look.
The remainder of your face hair, how often do you shave that? Is that an everyday task?
Yeah.
What do you use for that?
I've got a little double-edge blade that I do. I put the foam cream. I do a little double edge and just trim it up and all around my my lips. But this just stays. The rest of it, I got to clean it up. My wife won't let me grow a beard. Mm-hmm. She thinks it makes me look really old.
Okay. Well, I'm so proud that I was able to ask you about your goatee again, because I was just starting one.
You look good.
Yeah, no, you look good.
No, it's looking good. I'm telling you.
And this so exciting to have you here. When did you find out you were going to be coming? Because we did today.
Like yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, basically yesterday. And I, just jumped on and, okay, here we go. I can do this because somebody, I guess, left. One of the kids left at one of his kids, or somebody was not doing well, ill. So he took off, and then they stuck the guard dog in there, and here I am, Fu Manchu and all.
Had to come in from Florida to do this?
We were in the Twin Cities. We were doing some things down there in the Twin Cities, down in where we live in Oakdale. So yeah, and it was easy for us. I just jumped on. Carol jumped on. She's at a hotel somewhere in the Twin Cities now, and waiting for me to get there, baby.
Well, I'm planning on going down to Naples, Florida.
Oh, yeah.
And that's not far from where you hang out.
Yep, just south. I'm Fort Myers Beach.
Want to give me the passcode to your gated community?
Oh, I don't have a gated community, but you can have the passcode to my garage.
Ron Gardenhire, thank you for joining us.
It's a pleasure. Thanks for having me, as always.
I'm awash with goosebumps. I may not be an expert on sports, but I love my sports. And you're a good one, Ron.
I appreciate it.
13 minutes after 5 o'clock.